At the Carrying Foundation dinner, Lauren Sanchez Bezos commanded the room's attention the moment she entered, not merely because of her shimmering gold Schiaparelli gown or her status as Jeff Bezos' wife, but for the breathtaking $3 million diamond necklace sparkling at her throat. Created by renowned designer Summer Hale, the 55-carat masterpiece appeared almost alive, scattering light across the room with every subtle tilt of her shoulders, radiating wealth, sophistication, and quiet authority. Its creation spanned months of painstaking artistry. An 18-carat flawless oval diamond sourced from South Africa's legendary Cullinan mine anchored a fluid cascade of perfectly matched stones, each hand-selected to ensure harmony, brilliance, and balance. Crafted in 18-carat white gold with discreet yellow gold accents, the setting was engineered for strength and flexibility, allowing the necklace to move naturally without losing its structural integrity. The piece was more than an accessory. It was a powerful narrative in itself, blending history, rarity, and design mastery. Against the backdrop of the gala's glittering lights and cameras, the necklace didn't simply adorn Lauren, it framed her as a symbol of influence, glamour, and the rarefied world she now inhabits, transforming a single dinner appearance into a moment of enduring cultural significance. The clasp itself was a work of genius, a seamless magnetic lock so perfectly integrated into the design that it disappeared from view, embodying both innovation and discretion. Inside Summer Hale's discreet Beverly Hills atelier, a sanctuary of ultra-luxury craft, climate-controlled lighting, specialized diamond rooms, and master artisans came together to merge centuries-old techniques with cutting-edge precision. It was here that a flawless diamond from South Africa's famed Cullinan mine, painstakingly examined by De Beers gemologists and acquired at a premium through Hale's elite network, was chosen to anchor the necklace's liquid cascade of perfectly calibrated stones. Every smaller diamond was matched for fire and balance, creating a piece that seemed to shimmer like water in motion. The design's power went beyond aesthetics. Comparisons to Kim Kardashian's notorious Paris-worn necklace were inevitable, yet Lauren Sanchez Bezos' larger, rarer stone spoke louder, signaling her arrival among the most exclusive circles of influence. When she stepped into the New York dinner bathed in flash bulbs and whispers, she wasn't merely wearing diamonds, she was brandishing history, status, and a meticulously crafted statement of calculated glamour. Luxury jewelry has always been more than simple adornment. It is a language of rank, power, and belonging. When Lauren Sanchez Bezos appeared wearing a necklace worth more than most homes, the gesture communicated wealth, influence, and cultural capital, placing her unmistakably within an elite world few can enter. Among billionaires, jewels are never just accessories. They are strategic messages that signal alliances, rivalries, and dominance. To her peers, the necklace validated her legitimacy within their circle. To the public, it elevated her image from celebrity companion to global icon. And to rivals, it served as an unmistakable warning not to underestimate her presence or her influence. This display was part of a lineage stretching from Cleopatra's emeralds and Elizabeth Taylor's diamonds to Jackie Kennedy and Princess Diana, women who used jewelry as both art and armor. Lauren continued that tradition of power jewelry with precision. Even unveiling the piece required months of planning. Lloyd's of London spent weeks evaluating its risks. The insurance premium for a single night exceeded many families' annual housing costs. And private security with concealed tracking technology ensured the necklace was safeguarded, a reflection of both its extraordinary value and the high-stakes world she now navigates. Former military personnel,
Surveillance experts and behavioral analysts formed an elite security team to safeguard Lauren's jewels, embedding invisible GPS transmitters within the necklace and pairing them with motion sensors, so sensitive that even the slightest tampering would trigger immediate alerts. Their precautions matched the significance of the pieces themselves. Alongside the $3 million necklace, Lauren wore a $4 million oval-cut wedding ring that was far more than an accessory. It was a declaration of status, identity, and narrative. The custom ring featured delicate wing-like details in its setting, a subtle nod to her aviation roots that only the most discerning eyes would catch. Bezos and renowned jeweler Summer Hale had spent months in secrecy sourcing the flawless diamond, negotiating through private channels, and refining every design choice to ensure perfection for this highly scrutinized debut. Its proportions, metals, and diamond cut were intentionally harmonized with the necklace, creating a unified story of romantic symbolism and strategic display. Together, framed by her strapless gold Schiaparelli gown, the jewels projected a powerful blend of love, ambition, and calculated glamour that signaled her growing influence among the world's most elite circles.
The gown's sleek architectural cut drew attention to Lauren's shoulders and collarbone, perfectly framing the diamond necklace that gleamed against her skin. Its rich gold hue, selected after weeks of fittings, fabric trials, and meticulous color testing, was chosen to enhance the brilliance of the jewels rather than compete with them. Schiaparelli's creative director personally supervised every stage, from adjusting the neckline to achieve just the right balance of elegance and allure, to tailoring the hemline for flawless movement under camouflages. Constructed with couture-level precision and painstaking hand-sewn seams, the dress paid homage to the house's historic fusion of art and fashion, a tradition rooted in Elsa Schiaparelli's avant-garde legacy of dressing powerful, unconventional women. Even the choice of understated Jimmy Choo heels was deliberate, striking a balance between practicality and polished beauty, while allowing Lauren to glide effortlessly through the room. The ensemble wasn't merely a fashion choice, but a carefully calculated statement of grace, influence, and artistic daring, an iconic moment that advanced Lauren's transformation into a commanding figure within the global style and society scene.
Lauren Sanchez Bezos' appearance that evening was anything but accidental. Every element of her presentation was chosen with precision, fully aware that fashion critics, society columnists, and an army of social media watchers would dissect her choices frame by frame. The dinner wasn't simply another high-profile event, it was a carefully orchestrated stage, and Lauren stepped onto it with the polished assurance of someone who understood the stakes and the power of optics. Her arrival timing was calculated to capture the peak of media attention, her entrance route selected to ensure the most flattering angles and dramatic lighting, and even her expressions were practiced to convey a seamless blend of elegance, confidence, and warmth. Behind the scenes, security protocols and photo opportunities had been mapped out well in advance, guaranteeing nothing would feel haphazard or improvised. The result was a performance of subtle control and commanding presence, a moment that signaled a decisive turning point in her transformation, from respected journalist and media personality to a fully recognized global icon capable of shaping the narrative around her own image.
Former Secret Service agents provided discreet yet vigilant protection for Lauren, while additional personnel secured entry points, escape routes, and sophisticated surveillance systems directly linked to local law enforcement. Security rivaling that for visiting heads of state, fitting for both her priceless diamonds and the gala's influential guest list. With New York Fashion Week drawing a global spotlight, Lauren set her sights higher than simple visibility. She intended to dominate attention. Earlier that week, she subtly impressed fashion insiders at an intimate Chanel dinner celebrating Chanel How to Couture, positioning herself among industry tastemakers. But it was the Kering Foundation Gala that transformed her from an admired guest into the week's defining presence. The the sequence of appearances wasn't random. It was a deliberate, escalating campaign designed to build suspense without oversaturation. Chanel confirmed her credibility within fashion's inner circle, while the gala's dazzling imagery flooded mainstream media, celebrity magazines, and social feeds, reshaping her public image and affirming her new status among society's elite.